one area that we all struggle as human beings is with being with people socially that are different than us.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing that was never an issue for me even one day in my life because of my life experience.
Yeah.
I could go into any circle, literally. I could be with the killers one day, with the doctors the next day.
Yes, sir.
And have conversations and make everyone feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And so I think that's been kind of my secret sauce to everything. And I would tell you, unfortunately, this business is not corporate, right? It's not based on academic achievement. Right? It's highly based on relationships and skills. Yeah. So you got to be really good at what you do, and people got to like you. Yeah. Because
talk about that a little bit too. People got to like you aspect, because I've heard, being in LA, I'm not from LA either, but I've been here a while now, and people always say, well, I got to change. I think from my perspective, LA is a city where people do the most to not conform to LA.
Yeah.
When you go to New York, people don't talk about, oh, New York got this. They just adjust. But like LA, people come out here and like, oh, I ain't gonna change. I ain't gonna do this. And I'm like, well, maybe you won't be working.
No, exactly. You're hitting on something very important.
You know what I mean?
And this is the analogy I use, right?
Yeah.
If I come to you because I heard you were the best artist that paints Black posters in the world.
Right.
And everybody knows that's what you do.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, bro, can you paint me one too? You could be cocky. Like, yeah, this is how I do it. This won't. However, if I come to you and I say, can you cut my hair or wash my child? Right? You gotta do that the way I want you to do it. Right? Because now it's a whole different relationship. And I think that when you go to film school, for instance, and you're an independent filmmaker or you're a musician, right? There are categories of things that are about you doing you and you being a great you.
Yeah.
And people will pay you to be the best you can be.
Yes.
But there are other categories where I'm the client and I'm paying you to provide me a service. And so I think a lot of people get those two things twisted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They get those two things twisted. And at the end of the day, I think that if you don't know how to be humble and be of service to people, then that's not the industry for you. You should just create your own thing, which a lot of people have done.
Yeah.
People have done it. People create their own thing. You got my own world, got your own brand, product, etc., and then you do you.
Right. But you just said it. Be humble and be of service.
Yeah.
This is a service industry.
Exactly.
And a lot of people get here and find that out a little bit too late. And that's why we have that's a whole different podcast, but it's a lot
but it's real.
Energy.
I want to say this though, for real. Like, no matter whether you're the director of the film, you're the star of the show, you're the whatever you are, unless it's your personal money where you cut the check, you are of service to the studio, network, production company you're working for that day. And all you should say is, how can I help?